What's up, Flipsiders? Today is a brand new day, August 23rd, and the smoke out here is so terrible. It's so bad, isn't it? And Tally and I are here all by ourselves because Sarah, my lovely wife, my amazing bride, and Tally's wonderful mother is in Vegas for a full week for work-related activities. And so we are here, Tally and I, to figure out what in the world we're gonna do with our time. And we've already been working on work for a little while, and now it's just time to go for a little drive. And I was curious if this smoke, with how dense it is, if it's still this bad in Lake Tahoe, because I think I could get some really, really cool footage if it's smoky like this. That I could use for my demo reel for Flipsider Productions. So, we are headed up to Lake Tahoe. This is gonna be her longest road trip. Brought a water bowl, some water, her leash, so we can get out on the side of the road somewhere and she can pee. Hopefully, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully she doesn't pee in the car. She probably will. Are you gonna pee in the car? Hopefully that's a no. But, yeah, should be a fun time, and maybe, depending on how she's doing and how I'm feeling, maybe we'll stop by my parents' house on our way back home to introduce the pup to them, to my dad, who has yet to meet her. But we'll see. One step at a time. We'll see if we even make it to Tahoe, because she's developed this really horrible habit of jumping into my lap while we're driving, and it's not great. I may have mentioned that in the previous vlog. I don't remember. But here we go, off to Lake Tahoe. You ready? You ready, big girl? Big girl? Let's do it. What's up, guys? So it is the next day, and our trip to Tahoe kind of took a couple detours. See, we were on our way to Tahoe, and then I realized I had forgotten a leash for Tally. And since we were gonna go to Tahoe and be in the car for so long, I knew I was gonna have to let her out at some point so she could pee, but I had no leash, and I wasn't gonna risk that because we were gonna be getting out inside the road. So, went back home, got the leash. Then, we decided to go through Carson City because the path from Carson City to Lake Tahoe is less windy than from Reno to Tahoe. Even though the trip through Carson's a little bit longer, it's just less windy, and I'm scarred by the fact that my dog threw up in my car at one point. So I was like, okay, let's go the longer way, but it's less windy. Hopefully she won't get sick, and that'll be better. So we start driving to Carson, and we end up going through Washoe Valley, for anybody who's familiar with the area. And in Washoe Valley, there's Washoe Lake, which is like this big, swampy, gross lake in between Carson City and Reno. But it is a decent-sized lake, and right now it's like almost all dried up because it's been so hot. But there was some water there still, and as I was driving past, I saw a bunch of wild horses, so I'm like, oh, that'd be sweet drone footage to get some of that and to get like the dried up waterbed. So we pulled off on the side of the road, or got off on the exit, and stopped at Washoe Lake and got the drone out, and we're ready to fly it. And I realized that I left the remote to actually fly and control the drone at the house. So, had no way of actually flying the drone. So we drove all the way back home. I left Tally this time in her crate because she was falling asleep in the car and waking up, falling asleep, waking up. So I left her in her crate this time, went back to Washoe Valley, got some footage, ended up getting some really cool footage that hopefully I can use for some kind of project in the future. I was able to fly with like a flock of birds, which was cool. The coastline, we'll call it, of the lake was really, really cool. So it was all dried up like lake bed, and it just looked really cool. It looked kind of like the ocean coast. Since you couldn't see the mountains or anything around it, it kind of looked like that ocean fog had rolled in. It was pretty cool, but the big difference between Washoe Lake and Lake Tahoe, and the reason I wanted to go to Tahoe versus Washoe Lake, was Washoe Lake's water is year-round like gray and brown. It's a gross, swampy lake. Where Lake Tahoe, because of its depth and it's the way that it gets its water from the snow in the mountains, it's this deep, rich blue, and that's really what I was looking for with the drone footage yesterday. Is I wanted to get those deep blues juxtaposed versus the smokiness, and you can kind of see the blue fade off into the distance with the smoke. So I still may want to drive up to Tahoe in the next couple days and get that, because I got that same shot that I want to get in Tahoe at Washoe, but it just doesn't look good because the water's gray and then the smoke's gray, and you just don't get that pop of color that I was really, really hoping for. Plus, Tahoe's covered in these evergreen, beautiful trees. That is probably why it's all on fire right now, but that would look really cool against the smoke too, because those are really rich greens. So you got rich greens and deep blues, and then the smoke around all of it. But I did get some footage of some wild horses, some birds, so it wasn't a complete waste, but it was a long day. It was like a huge chunk out of the day to do those 3 trips. So today needs to be a day of refocusing. So I was doing my Bible time this morning, and it just, recently I've been feeling a little bit overwhelmed creatively. Just almost like I'm feeling a little bit of creative burnout, just because with Flipsider Productions, that entails so many things, but so many different things, right? So even though Flipsider Productions is one entity, Flipsider Entertainment lives under that, and under that you've got Flipsider Games, Flipsider Films, and Nintendo Nuts. And then I've got myself at Defy. I have a new client that I picked up that just signed an agreement with them a couple days ago. And then I've got, hey, stop that. Then we've got Defy. Did I say Defy? I don't even know. But there's a couple other businesses that I'm actually been talking with recently that I'm going to be doing video work for, which I'm really excited about. There's some big businesses in town, and it'll be really cool to film some video projects with them. But just because of all this, I feel like I'm just losing my focus a little bit. Like I'm stretching myself out. I guess I don't really feel like I'm stretching myself out too thin per se, because I know I can handle all this, but I'm not seeing the big picture right now. Like I don't really have an end game where all this is kind of leading up to, right? So I just feel like I've lost my purpose of why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I need to get that back, and then maybe look at what I'm doing and see what needs to be cut back, what needs to be expounded upon. I don't know. I just feel like I need a course correction, so to speak, because I'm just feeling a little bit lost. Like I'm just doing item after item after item on. Would you zip it? On different days, but what is it leading towards? So it's starting to feel more like ow, dang it, dog. I don't know. It's been harder for me to be creative about things because I've just got so much on my mind. So I'm gonna try to spend a little bit of time today after I get back from the gym to just sit and really think. And just, would you zip it? I'm trying to record. What the heck, little girl? Just spend a little bit of time critical thinking and kind of get my thoughts on track. But in order to do that, I really struggle to do any kind of deep thinking when my house is cluttered, or specifically when my office is cluttered. And right now there's a couple things in here that I need to get rid of that I've been wanting to get rid of for a while, but have not had access to a dumpster. And so it's kind of lived here for a little bit. But today I'm going to be getting rid of it because Lisa has access to a dumpster that she's going to let me use, which is really nice. So there are a couple things I'm getting rid of. First off, that chair, the broken one right there, the one that's broken apart. See, I start breaking it apart because I'm like, can I break this small enough where I could put it in trash bags and then our garbage people would take it? But no, I couldn't. It's like welded together, that base. So I'm like, I'll wait till I can get to a dumpster. But now that I've gotten to a dumpster, I can get rid of that. And the other thing, ow, what the heck? That one was too hard. My goodness, you gotta be more gentle. Ah! You hurt me. You hurt me. Do you feel bad? Ah! What a little diva. But we're gonna get rid of the chair. No more. We're done. Hey! You're done. She's actually lost her first tooth this morning. She's very cute. This is one of her front teeth. She lost it, and I noticed because she was chewing on a toy, and it was a little bit bloody. So I look and I'm like, oh, your tooth is gone. Hey, no more. No more. Go. Go play. Go play with a toy or lay down or just something. Can you let me finish this, please? So the other thing that we're gonna be getting rid of that we've had for a long time, hurts my heart, but needs to be done, is good old Rexy. I bought this for Sarah, our first year of marriage, at Walmart for $12, and it looks like Tally's already bitten through one of his teeth. Nice job. But this has moved with us from our first house to this apartment here, and he's never really had a space. He doesn't sit up well because he's got this massive tail that keeps him from being able to like sit up in a corner. And he just keeps moving from room to room wherever we can find a space for him because we haven't had the heart to get rid of him, but it's time, it needs to go. It's been living halfway under our bed in our bedroom for a while to try and deter Tally from going under the bed, but since she's a little bit older, she hasn't been trying to get under the bed, so I think we can get rid of him now. But the chair, Rexy, have to go. Then I'll be able to clean up a little bit. I want to reorganize my camera closet because I've gotten a lot more gear since I organized it last, and it's just kind of all thrown together and it's driving me nuts. But yeah, then I'll be able to really sit down at my desk and think. And one more thing that I gotta do after organizing is I gotta dust. I gotta dust in here, and then I can think. I don't know. Are you guys like that, where you can't focus if it's kind of cluttered or a mess around you? Because I cannot. I struggle with that so much, which is why I try to keep my office the cleanest room in the house. But right now I'm failing pretty hard, and since everything is black in here, it's collecting all the dust from the dog, and I haven't dusted since we got her, which is like a month ago, so I have to do that. It's driving me crazy. But I'm gonna take this stuff to the dumpster. I'm gonna go to the gym, and then we're gonna get to work on some of that stuff. I'd also like to film a reflect video today, but part of the reason of wanting to clean up that area over there so that I can build kind of like a temporary set, potentially, to film some of the videos. We'll see. That's going to be part of my planning process today because I finished the first script for Reflect, which I'm really excited about, but now I need to record it and need to figure out how I want to record those videos going forward. So it should be a good day, a busy day, a full day, a day where we're not going to be going to Lake Tahoe or Washoe Valley 3 times, but a day where we can get a lot of stuff done. But anyway, I'm going to go, and I'll check back in a little bit. Say goodbye, babies. Say goodbye. Say bye. Say, I'm sorry, Daddy, for making your hand bleed. I'm sorry. Yeah, you darn well better be, you little gooser. Oh, I love you so much. Alright, what's up, Flipsider? So it is so many... Jeez. It is so many days later from the last time I recorded. By so many days, I mean, I think 3. I think 3 days since I last recorded with Tally on the floor in my office. Here's the dealio. It's Friday now, which means it is the day that Sarah is coming home, and her flight should be coming in basically any minute now. And I just was hustling to try to get a whole bunch of stuff done that I wanted to get done before she got home, but I've been working all day today. I'm a little amped because I had a little more caffeine than I've been used to recently because I've been on a bit of a detox, but I finished all my computer work, including making this big update video for upcoming dinosaur videos on Flipsider Entertainment, and I had another gaming video to edit and upload, make thumbnail for, so I was trying to get all that done so I could turn my computer off so I could be with her all night, so I was able to successfully do that. What I didn't successfully do was watch our bedding, because since Tally and I have been sleeping on the bed without Sarah, haven't been very good at keeping Tally on the blanket she's supposed to lay on. I've just been letting her lay anywhere, and that's actually resulted in her laying on Sarah's pillow. Like, she's used Sarah's pillow as her own personal bed, and so I kind of need to wash that. But I figured Sarah would rather me be doing laundry than on my computer. So I hustled and got that work done, and now I'm gonna go and pick her up from the airport and wait there for her, because I'm assuming that she's going to be coming in very shortly. I'm just trying to get Tally to poop because she hasn't pooped since really early this morning, and I know she needs to, but she's being stubborn. I mean, she's being adorable, but you can be adorable and stubborn at the same time. Isn't that right, Tally? Hey, Goose. I love you. I love you. You're so good. Come here. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Tally, come. Oh, so good. So young, but so obedient. I'm so proud of you, Daddy. So proud of you. He is. Anyway, I'm gonna go. So I'm not late. So I'm not making my wife wait. Oh, but check this out. So I always try to get something for Sarah for when she comes home, some kind of surprise. And today, it's a little more scaled back. The last couple times I've tried to do that, let me brighten this picture a bit. The last couple times I've tried to do that, I kept accidentally buying her foods that she can't eat with her stomach issues. The last two times, I got her salt and vinegar chips one time, which she can't have, and then I got her chocolate another time, which she can't have. I felt really terrible about both those, but I know for a fact today we are good because I got her some flowers. So I think she'll really like those. They're nice and pretty, nice and colorful. And then the pasta signifies the fact that I'm gonna make her baked mac and cheese tonight, and then her favorite candy, which are gummy sharks. So I think she's gonna be happy. And I framed this, which Sarah and I got as a wedding present all the way back 4 years ago almost, and I never framed it. So I framed it. Oh, I also moved a couple pictures out here too. Yeah, I moved some pictures in the living room because they were in, that one was in the office, and that one was in our, also in the office actually. And I'm like, you know what? We're having people over for dinner more often. We should probably have some of our decorations in the living room so we can show people. Anyway, I gotta go. I've been talking for way too long. Tally, make the poops happen, or you're gonna have to just poop in your cage. I'm sorry. Sorry, look at him like the rock. I'm giving you a chance right now. Do it. So, nope. So Sarah is home and she's been in the office. I asked her to hide from Tally until Tally went to the bathroom, or else Tally would pee everywhere. Everywhere. But she peed. If you want to come say hi. Yeah. Look at her.
Oh, there she goes, there she goes.
She's peeing.
I think so, I see wet spots. Hi, hi, hi. Oh, yes, I missed you. Oh, my goodness gracious.
She knew something was up because as she came out of the doggy kennel, she was just sniffing like crazy. She was crying as she was sniffing your luggage.
Yeah, did you smell mommy? Did you smell mommy? Oh, yeah, I missed you too.
Look at how excited she is.
Alright, you're biting my sweater. Please stop. Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, this is my baby. Oh, you've grown so much.
No, she
Yes,
has
you
not.
have. You're bigger. You've lost teeth and you're bigger.
That's true. She has lost a couple teeth.
I miss you so much. Good. Oh, thank you. Stop biting my sweater. You're definitely bigger. She's grown.
No, she has
She
not.
has. I'm telling you, you don't know because you see her every. Ow, 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 ow.
Granted, maybe she has grown a little bit, because when she jumps on me, she can now scratch my belly button. Oh, scratch in the eye. Welcome home, Mommy.
ow,
Welcome
ow.
home. Did she pee?
I don't know.
I actually don't see anything.
Thought I saw.
Oh, not the lens again!
Hi, baby. No. Good girl.
Oh, I'm so happy she's here.
To get scratched in the eye.
I'm
Ow.
so happy Mommy's home to entertain
Ow.
you while I work. Yay! I'm no longer a single father! She just bonked her head. So, that is where I'm gonna end the video for today. But it's good to have my wife home, and I know Tally is extremely excited to have her home. And
No.
I don't think we had an accident because we were persistent in making sure she peed outside. It took like 10 minutes, but we got there.
Sweet pea. I want this. Thank you.
Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see all of you on the flip side.